Yeah, what's wrong with the beer we got? I mean, the beer we got drank pretty good, don't it?
Hello, welcome to Your Beer Sucks. I'm John, that's Andrew, that's Miguel Sanchez. Let's drink beer.
Okay.
Beer! Yeah!
Your beer sucks. Straight to ale, stop work, 689. I wonder how they arrived at that number. Our lightest offering, this German-style ale has a frothy white head and mild sweetness with a slight hint of hops on the finish. Stop work 689 is perfect for stopping work and enjoying a cold one.
It's part of the 689 current.
Dude, here's the thing, right?
This guy.
Do you really want a beer described as frothy?
Frothy. Frothy beer.
689.
That's like saying... This viscous secretion is our latest
Dude,
beer.
they're not lying though.
Yeah.
Like I popped the top and before I even tilted it, head was coming out.
Yeah. 689. Okay, so you have area codes, and then you have, I think it's like regional codes for phone numbers, right?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about phone numbers. So, you know, like for example, around here in the Birmingham area, area code's 205.
Foggy.
But you know, like how like you're kind of able to like pick out like what area of town you're in based on that regional code, that second set of three numbers.
Oh yeah, the prefix.
Yeah, the regional prefix. 689 is the regional prefix of Washington, New Jersey.
Interesting. So,
But you'd have to know the area code to know the...
Yes.
so this
Which is 908.
But also, if you've noticed, those prefixes being regionally keyed is like completely out the window now. That stopped being a thing. I mean, it still exists to some extent, but it is by no means a strict formula anymore.
So this
Used to be.
This Satan with a hard hat is holding up a sign that reads, "Stop work, Madison County Inspection Department, number 0689. Notice, this brewery inspected for letting the devil making them brew it. Life being too short not to stop work and smell the hops. Being southern born, southern brewed. Please correct as noted before any further work."
Nah, you're gonna have to put that can upside down now. I take issue with...
Also, one thing that's funny is that the can reads Southern Session Ale, and everywhere else I look it up it says German style ale.
Not.
I saw a picture of the state of Alabama on that beer.
Yeah, it's brewed in Huntsville.
Yeah.
Well, at least there's some smart people.
We've
there.
had other shit by them that we like.
At least, oh yeah, wasn't that Elvis something?
Yeah, the Velvet Evil, which is
This has
I got a big bottle.
This has got some dog fart on the nose.
this
It did
has
first.
no nose.
Yeah, I know. There's
It had a little
really-
bit of dog fart though.
That's because yours got poured first.
Yeah, no, there's
By
really
the time
nothing.
it got to pouring mine, there's just
I don't think I could.
no funk.
There's no nose.
I don't know. It smells slightly like human
No, the-
male armpit funk.
No, the water has more nose.
Really?
Oh,
I'm sure it's the minerals and stuff.
yeah.
No, I'm serious. The water has more nose. Smell beer. Smell beer. Then smell this. Now smell beer.
You're right.
The water has more nose.
Yeah, no, like here, hold on. You got to smell this.
Yeah, seriously.
I spilled.
Doesn't that have more nose?
They're roughly similar.
I think this has more nose. This drink's okay though.
It's got some like doughy, like cookie dough quality to it that I like, but it's got not a lot else.
It's kind of bitter,
A little bit, but not much.
It tastes like a Glade.
It's a little
air freshener.
sweet,
but not,
not
much. This is just a very middle of the road beer. It's not like skewing in any other direction. It's just like if you just set all your traits to like like 10 in D&D.
Yeah, but
this, you know what this beer is? You know how like there'll be a video game that people really liked or something, and then somebody comes along and tries to make a spiritual successor to it?
This is that.
I don't know what the original beer is, but this is the spiritual successor. And you know how those spiritual successors can go really wrong sometimes? Where there's just something paper thin about it. That's this beer. There's just something paper thin about it.
the first time I get anything that really stands out other than a mild cookie dough thing is on the finish. I get some grapefruit rind. But, yeah, I mean, really this beer is, in their quest to make something sessionable, they forgot that the whole point of drinking beer is still to taste good, to have flavor. Otherwise, why would you session it anyways?
Right. This is just, it's too...
It went unoffensive to the point that it cut its balls off.
This is like generic beer.
You know what this is? This is wallpaper paste.
It is. It's a bucket of warm wallpaper paste.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And unfortunately, based off of those criteria, this beer sucks. No, there's just really nothing going on here. It doesn't. There's nothing skewing in either direction. It's just very middle of the road, mediocre.
It is perfectly mediocre. It is maybe the most mediocre beer I've ever had. It is a dead 50 on a scale from 0 to 100. It's just
and like everything.
Everything.
It's like a little bit hoppy, a little bit malty, a little bit sweet, but it's just like, There's nothing really.
Congratulations, straight to ale. It's probably a big hit.
Yeah, I bet it is.
You know why? No, you know why? I think that it's the scientific aspect of the people up in Huntsville who are just like, we're just going to make scientifically the most like, because if it's like right down the middle of the road, it's going to be super sessionable and everyone's going to like it.
You know
right?
what?
This beer commits to nothing whatsoever.
I bet that it was a bunch of chemical engineers, scientists, various etc. academia and whatnot got together that work at NASA and other things around there. They all got together and I said, look, guys, we are trying to make the median beer.
Yeah.
We've accused things of being the median beer before.
I think this is it. This has to be it.
This is the median beer. So from now on, anything that is better than this beer gets a doesn't suck. Anything that is this beer or worse gets a sucks.
Yeah, I think that's.
We have our benchmark. We have our limbo stick.
This is our benchmark beer.
We have our limbo stick.
Yeah. This is our no result.
Yeah, this is just like, huh? Wow, this
beer is an 80s sitcom.
Yeah.
Laugh track. Yeah, this beer sucks. Beer number 2.
All right, everyone. It is with heavy, heavy heart that I inform you that we are having an Abita beer. Abita Andygator. Abita Andygator, a creature of the swamp. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it smells like it too. Is a unique high-gravity brew made with Pilsner malt, German lager yeast, and German pearl hops. Unlike other high-gravity brews, Andygator is fermented to a dry finish with a slightly sweet flavor and subtle fruit aroma, reaching an alcohol strength of 8% by volume. It is a Hell's Doppelbock.
Bok.
You might find it goes well with fried foods. Like fried fucking alligator. Or fried fucking something that'll ruin your palate so bad that you won't even know you're tasting this shit beer. Oh, I'm sorry.
Fried turds.
I was just informed by our legal department to let you know that is not part of the ad copy. That is my peanut gallery commentary.
It's editorializing.
It pairs well with just about anything made with crawfish.
That's not a good sign.
Some like it with a robust sandwich. Andygator is also a good aperitif and easily pairs with gorgonzola and creamy blue cheeses. Because of the high alcohol content, be cautious. Sip it for the most enjoyment.
All right, let's get this shit over.
Now, look, I like gorgonzola.
Gorgonzola.
Okay? And I bet this beer is bad.
I bet this is not a good aperitif.
How about? Oh, yeah, no shit, right?
What are your thoughts on Parmesan cheese?
Is that not
Parmesan's good stuff.
the palest bok you've ever seen?
What?
The only
This looks like every other Abita beer we've ever had.
the only cheeses I don't like are like the ones that like have wine in them. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, like cheeses with like because I've
Those
seen like
weird
cheeses.
that's like processed cheese that has like wine in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Look at this fucking color. This is not a double bok.
This looks like a slightly darker like macro brew. That's what this looks like.
This
like
isn't
rice
even as
lager.
dark as Pilsner or Quell.
I was gonna say this isn't.
Gentlemen, the bouquet is there.
Is it traditional?
Oh
It's
God, it
traditional.
smells like Abita.
Smells like fucking Abita. It smells like Abita except sweeter than normal. Now it's like if they took the latrines at Wrigley Field and threw like a whole bunch of like bags of sugar in them. Wow, that is
I'm
stinky
scared.
fucking beer.
I'm scared to drink this.
God.
Wow,
That's sweet.
that is oppressively sweet.
I can't taste anything except sugar.
That
After
is really
finish is
sweet.
awful.
That is corny too.
Yeah.
That tastes like fucking corn. That does. Congratulations, Abita. You made a beer that doesn't taste like all your other beers.
It tastes like candy corn.
Except if candy corn were really, really, really bad.
What is this?
I taste almost nothing except for sugar.
Yeah, this is very, very sweet.
I would be very, very surprised if this didn't have a bunch of sugar like added.
And it like hangs around.
The sugar, during the finish, the sugar gradually goes down and the corn gradually goes up.
This is a beer for the McDonald's consumer. I have just been informed by our legal department that I am no longer allowed to say McDonald's. This is so fucking bad. It's bad in a very different way from their other beers, though.
Yeah, I'm actually, in a way, morbidly impressed that it does not taste like all the other Abita beers. It is definitely its own kind of awful.
Bad. Oh my God. That beer sucks.
Like I said, if this
It
doesn't...
smells like a sweet version of all the others, but it doesn't taste like it at all.
Oh, it's very, very corny.
and sweet. Just really
bad.
fucking sweet. And it's not like the overtones from the malt kind of sweet. This just tastes like it has a bunch of fucking sugar in it.
Yes.
If this doesn't have a bunch of added sugar, I am amazed.
This is, the way this actually tastes is everything I was worried that we were going to find when opening up Old Foghorn.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's got a little bit of wet dog on the nose.
Nope. I'm not even going to smell it again.
It does.
Yeah.
Well, this beer sucks.
This beer is awful.
As expected, but at least it sucked in a different way.
But this is
than usual.
impressively bad.
It is.
It's also impressively not its style. This is definitely
This is not a fucking Doppelbock.
This tastes nothing like a dog. I don't know what this tastes like.
How on earth is this 8%? How? That's impressive. God. All right.
I mean,
I'm done with this beer.
yeah.
I'm done with it. We're just not going to talk about it anymore.
We're done.
We're done. Beer number 3.
Beer number C. Smuttynose East Coast Common. East Coast Common is a nod to those uniquely American lager beers. Fermented warm in the San Franciscan style, one sniff of the heady aroma tells you this isn't a utilitarian washing machine variety beer. You know, that would be a really good
That's a
insult
weird-
for the last beer that we had. It's a washing machine beer.
Actually, really kind of like the last two.
Our brewers infuse significant quantities of late in the boil and post-fermentation dry hops. Oh, that's too bad. To make sure you know, East Coast Common is a New England original.
Okay.
So, here's the thing about what this is. So, you know, Anchor Steam Beer,
Is anchory and steamy.
their whole thing is it's a lager done at ale temperatures. Well, they own the term steam beer.
This is a water done
So
whiskey temperature.
if you're somebody else making that beer, you would call it a California Common. Well, this is an East Coast Common. So it's the same sort of thing, except they're trying to do a New England version. So we'll see.
We'll fucking see.
Anchor Steam Beer sucks. I used to like it back in the day, but it's bad.
It's real bad.
This is mooey cloudy.
Yep.
Like Muay Thai.
It smells pretty good though. It smells pretty
okay.
hoppy. It's got some tropical smelling hops on it.
Ooh, baby. You know what? It actually smells spicy.
But it also smells a little bit ammonia.
I don't really, a little bit. If you really dig in there, you kind of get that.
Yeah. I'm really sensitive to that now.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Wow, that's terrible.
Whoa. Well,
This beer has that in the room with somebody with too much perfume thing going on, like a few really bad ones have lately.
wow.
And it is.
You know, where it's just overwhelming. You're just like,
I'll tell you, what's kicking me in the face is the fucking ammonia on the palate.
Oh, dude, that is unmistakable on the
It's
palate.
nuclear bad.
Nuclear.
is it nuclear or nuclear?
It's
nuclear, dummy. The S is silent.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really, really bad.
Shit. That's bad.
Nope.
God damn. Yeah, no, this beer sucks.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
disappointed.
triggering my survival instinct. This is the first Smuttynose that I have not liked, and I not just not like it, I despise it.
That's really bad. Like,
Smuttynose, I am disappointed.
I was actually looking forward to this, but no, this beer's fucking awful.
Yeah,
It's nuclear bad. Well, that's going to do it for this episode of Your Beer Sucks. Be sure to tune in next week, and just for the love of God, probably don't drink any of the beers that we've had on the show today.
No, don't do that.
Just
don't.
Don't fucking do that.
We did it so you don't have to.
Just say no.
Don't fucking do that.
Whoa. Holy shit.
Don't fucking do that.
Get that shit out of here.